Okay, so we are talking about Twitch right now with a chat, and we just swapped over to Stranded, which I am very eager to get back into. We just started this insane playthrough on the new Tame and Train update last time, and we are picking back up with this. It's a super pretty game. It is. A lot of people have called this 3D RimWorld. It's basically 4 people crash land. This was their ship. You take stuff from the surroundings and are trying to survive. Different people have different skills. Different people are good at different things. For example, this is Ken. He's a psychopath. When he sees things die, he goes... And he likes that. So he's a great person to have defending your homestead. Absolutely fantastic. Right now, we are also having a bit of a heat wave. Do we have anyone with enough skill to plant cloth blossom yet? No, we don't. We do not yet. Unfortunate. Let's see. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay only. Let's harvest some more fruit bushes. We got lucky. In terms of food, we're fine because we landed by a fruit bush field. However, we're, needing to find other things. This game is not co-op? No, it is not. This is a single-player game. Oh, I need the... Okay, hold on a sec. Hide roofs for a second. Let's change this to... Do not put apparel or weapons in here. Okay, copy restrictions, paste, paste, paste. There we go. Okay, so now there's like hats and pants here. Those should go into this closet. Okay, so I think they've all got spears now. Can we make bows yet? Requires crafting one. I think they can make bows now. Okay, yeah, Paulette is starting to make bows. Good. Someone asked me, is it still worth streaming on Twitch with all the negative stuff that we've heard about it lately? It can be. Again, Twitch very much has the brand recognition. When you think about streamers, you usually don't think of Trovo. You usually don't think about Facebook gaming. You might think about YouTube. Most people just, they think of a Twitch. That's what they think of. And so you get like a lot of recognition there. Like if you have your Twitch name as, like if you're playing a video game, if you're playing like Call of Duty and your name is like, Mukluk TTV or Mukluk Twitch, people might look you up if you make a sick play. They might find you. And that's very valuable. I think of Mixer. You're like the boomer of the modern streamer age. Let's see. Vivian observing twisted plant. Oh, that's right. So once she's done observing this, we'll be able to plant this. This is called skin bark, and the bark of it is like the consistency of leather, and we can use it to like make clothes and stuff. Okay, mix with the new platform. Yeah. Discovery skin bark. There we go. Do we have the skill to make a field of this now? Yes, we do. It has 50% growth. It has 75 over here. What does it grow best in? Infertile soil, because of the crash there. That's a bummer. That's kind of weird. I don't like the fields when they're weird shaped. Actually, it's not a food, so I don't think other animals are gonna mess with it. I think it's safe to have it farther from the base. Oh, there's something there in the way too. All right, let's do that, and then we can hit extend field. And... Alright, so that'll be the skin bark field. When you tame an animal, they drop manure so you can make fertilizer to put more growth on your fields. Nice. Yeah, I'm not there yet. We're still working on that. Alright, veggie armor unlocked. Talus has reached farming 1. Nice. Okay. And what else can we do? Okay, let's look at equipment. You grab a hat. You grab a hat. Do we have some weapons in storage? You grab a bow. Laura, grab a bow. Okay, so now the crafters will... the crafters are currently ordered to have 2 bows on standby, like 2 hats, 2 bows, and stuff like that on standby. So they will be working on that. Paulette reached physical 1, nice. We started with a higher difficulty setting enabled where everybody started with skill level 0 everything. So they're just getting better at things right now. The glowing mushroom pot there, enough light to the dark fight. It honestly might be better to move this over here for that exact reason. You bring up a good point. So I'll actually give that order right now. Scavenged a synthetic armor. That's pretty nice. That is very good. But yeah, on the topic of the streaming stuff, you could certainly just like, yeah, the classic thing, you know, the occupation's less than 10 years old. The classic thing is basically like stream on Twitch, make videos on YouTube. You could do both on YouTube. You can absolutely do that. YouTube Shorts, I think, are going to be way... Like, I myself have, like, 10 YouTube Shorts Noxie's made me that I haven't released because YouTube Shorts are going to be monetized starting February 1st. Up until now, the best thing that you could get from a successful YouTube Shorts is a bunch of people subscribe to your channel and then they watch your other stuff. But after Feb 1st, we creators can actually pay the bills from work that we put into those. We haven't observed this tree yet, so we can't grow that yet, so I'm going to get that. There's a desert map in this game? Yes, Desertum came out some time ago. Wooden fortification research is complete. We can make walls and towers now. That's good. Aggressive animals. Oh, the orange... Okay, so the orange ones are banelings. The orange ones are banelings. They explode. All right, so we're going to tap quick save here.
Mukluk bobble.
Okay. Who is that? Sparks, thank you for the resub, buddy. Welcome. Mukluk Douglas, Bartholomew, Reginald, Esquire the Fourth, this is Johnson, Stuffles the Third. Welcomes you, Sparks, to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers, don't touch the beakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How we doing until winter? We're like, we're in the middle of summer right now. All right, anytime now, all those bugs are going to attack, so we're gonna get ready for that. No? No? Did I jump the gun? It's gonna happen soon. I know it's gonna happen soon. What game is this? This is called Stranded Alien Dawn. It's an early access, but it is one of the most solid early access games I've ever played, and they just released a new update. It's, you start out with 4 people that crash on a planet. They each have different strengths and weaknesses. There's a pool of like 30-something people to choose from, and you gotta keep them alive. And you gotta deal with their mood, their gear that's falling apart, attackers, like right now we're about to get attacked by all these bugs, temperature, you know, like they could die in the winter, illnesses, things like that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, because we've got a bunch of bear traps here, we're gonna get them closer. So the traps get as many as possible. All right. I've got because only a few of them have, or 2 of them have bows. Now, if we can set off a chain reaction from shooting the explodey ones, we could have a whole bunch of bombs go off. But they need to stop missing. There. Wasn't enough. We're gonna have so many wounds by the end of this. This is not good. The 3 up front are getting wounded a lot. Every time they take a hit, they've got a bleeding wound. It's like every hit is a damage over time. Alright, you 3 undraft. Alright, everyone undraft. Okay, who's the lowest health? Paulette. Laura. Heal Paulette. Vivian is scared of the sight of blood. Vivian cannot help heal others. You said 4, right? What about the 5th guy? You always start with 4, And then, if you're lucky during your time on the planet, you can find other survivors. During this playthrough, I got Talus pretty early on. Alright, so Talus has more wounds, but they're superficial, which means they are hurting him and impacting him, but they're not causing him to bleed. So I have told him to get up and start healing other people. People can heal themselves sometimes if they're wounded, but they're still like conscious. However, it's slow. So I'm only doing this because they're occupied. So right now, you can see right here, these are the wounds she's still got. Vivian has been completely treated. The ones with the red dot next to it, that's the blood drop, those are actually like bleeding and she's taking damage every second. Rub some dirt in it, kind of. Let's see. Another thing, we can say butcher the big ones and we'll get a bunch of meat. Also, some of the fences are damaged from the explosions from the orange ones. Okay, so the blood drops are all gone. We've used a mountain of bandages, so our crafters, once they are healthy again, will have to remake our stockpile of bandages. Is this the Tame and Train update? It is. This is a new playthrough in the Tame and Train update. I just have not gotten to the taming and training yet. Hey, is it your bedtime? Okay. Jack, give me just a minute. I'm gonna talk to Boy. Hey, just a second. Okay. Alright, so once you've dealt with all the wounds, their hit points start increasing back up. I can wake them up and tell them to move around and do things before that's done. But for example, right now, like, if I do that, her movement is going to be very slow, because like in Laura's case, her legs are messed up, and the pain will slow down any work she does, so it's better just to let them heal most of the time. Okay. No queued research. Let's fix that. We are going to want... how much fuel do I have? I've got 200 fuel from the scavenging. Let's make research flamethrowers. Spaceship deconstruction. Construction basics. So spaceship deconstruction lets us tear apart this for materials. Construction basics, we need to have a indoors building by the first winter or we'll die in the winter. Good evening, people of the stream. Hello, Smashy. Laura is having a meltdown. She's having I don't know why you're having an emotional breakdown. We're only sitting and, you know, having breakfast next to this sea of corpses. I don't see what the big deal is, Laura. No big deal, no big deal. Ooh, we do not, oh, that's not good. We do not have enough materials to make bandages. We need someone with farming level 3 to plant cotton to be able to get more cloth. And right now we don't have that. Okay, where is a cotton plant? We can interact with the wild ones, but that's it.
Hey Muck. Thanks for the quality content. I don't know if you saw my message yesterday. I gave birth to my son a little over 2 weeks ago, and since I'm in the UK I now can join your US streams during night feedings. I need to start my son on good content early. Mukluk love.
That is precious. Congratulations, and / I'm so sorry for your sleep. My first year of parenthood was one that I enjoyed so much, I then paid a stranger to stick a knife in me so that that wouldn't happen again. I love my kid greatly, but he did not sleep. He was one of those kids that did not sleep through the night for a year. I hope yours gives you not that much trouble. Mukluk Douglas, I thought it'd be Reginald Esquire the fourth. This is Johnson Van was the third. Welcome to you, that one Sophia, and that one Sophia child to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment's on the way. Crank at the speakers. Don't touch the speakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Start him on good content early. That's fantastic. Oh, I just realized, are they... Oh, they're eating raw grain. We don't want that. My 5-year-old doesn't sleep either, so it's just like that. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully your 5-year-old isn't, like, crying through the night and stuff. I hope. I hope. Alright, discovered ore deposit. We can mine ore now. Oh, I don't think I ever made a furnace after I researched that. My parents' 27-year-old doesn't sleep either. I don't sleep. Discovered big evergreen tree. Is this thing getting used at all? I don't feel like it's used. Big evergreen tree is done. Okay. Evergreen trees. They survive extremely cold weather. About this one. Survive harsh winters. Probably best to have like a mixture of the different trees. I've got a field over here of the broadleaf ones, but I don't have a field of, like, pine. Did you hear the developers who made The Evil Within announced a new game today? It's available now called Hi-Fi Rush. I did not hear that, no. Very interesting. Did not hear that. Lower Reach Farming 3. Oh, boy. Cloth Blossom. All right, where do you go? Where do you go? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Alright, that's gonna be our first Cloth Blossom field. So... synthetic cloth, oh man. Is there anywhere we can get some cloth, like wild Cloth Blossom, while we're waiting on it to... You know, I recognize this arch. I think I might have had another... I wonder if it just generates the map randomly, or if it has the same map and you just crash on it in random locations. Because I feel like I've had a playthrough where I was down there. But I don't know if it was a different map or just had the same arch thing. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna mark that for harvest. It's a bit of a jog, but I think they can get that. We could scavenge that as well. We might get some cloth from that. Let's see. I think now, let's see, fence, poles. Wait. Oh, that's a door. Cancel that. Defense, fence, poles. Alright, do that a bit to force them to go around. And we want to make a entryway that has flamethrowers involved. Hardest part of the game is cloth. On some maps it is. It's growing now. I do really like having Vivian on the team because she can just like whip up clothes so quickly. Vivian is a tailor, so she makes clothing at 4 times speed compared to anybody else. Talus, can you finish this? Research is almost done. Can you finish this? Okay, research on flamethrowers complete. Alright, let's look at this. There we go. Alright, so this furnace will be melting down scrap into metal alloys. And how are we gonna do this? We're gonna have to move quite a few things here, but we can get this done. Alright, move. Ooh, glad we got that lightning rod. So the lightning rod protects this area from lightning strikes, and it just was used a second ago. Okay, let's deconstruct that stuff. Deconstruct that. Oh, we also need to have access to the back of the flamethrower to refuel it. So we're gonna have to move one more line of things as well. So we'll just do this for now. Remember when Laura got stuck at that twice at one save? Bad memories, yes. Okay, flamethrower. And okay, we'll do that. And that will totally destroy this fence if left there. See, and that goes out to here. We're gonna move those traps. Now, we actually don't have a way of getting fuel income right now. We just have some canisters of fuel that we have scavenged from the wreckages. So, we've got some. We can run the flamethrowers for a bit, but, you know, not like for a super long time. Are those gonna hit each other? No, I think that's safe. I think that's good. Aggressive animals 71. Oh, what timing. What timing. Where are they? Right there. It's so dark. I can't tell if any of them... I don't think there's any explosive ones. Oh, wait, I can mouse over this. No. They're just the standard ones. All right, Paulette... I'd really rather you focus on constructing. Okay, good. Alright, Vivian. Oh, do we have no bows? We don't have any bows right now. Dang, that sucks. Alright, you two grab hats. We will have the flamethrowers at least. Okay. Paulette's building, so grab everyone else. Get over here. Alright, Paulette just finished. Nice, okay. Now, flamethrowers have friendly fire. We have to not, you know, accidentally stand in front of those or we're gonna have a bad time. Alright, so... we've still only got 2 people with bows. Let's make sure they're near the light. And make sure that this is not touching anyone. I think we're good. I think this wall is getting hit. It is, it is. Okay, so the little outcroppings of walls are... we're gonna have to reposition those, because the flamethrower is hitting them. However, this is working overall. Crank up the game speed. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, that was more than acceptable. That's good. And we've got a little base extension going on here. Actually, let's just do deconstruct.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Nerdra
Thank you, anonymous user, whoever you may be. Mukluk Douglas Bartholomew Reginald Esquire the 4th. This is Johnson Festivals the 3rd. Goes you, anonymous users gifted sub to Nerdra to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainment's on the way. Crank at the speakers, don't touch the speakers, giveaways everywhere. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Let's do a couple more flamethrowers here. And do copy and copy. What are your feelings on the new update so far? I haven't gotten to the actual taming and training, but I've already seen a few quality of life things I really love. For example, at the research desk, there's an option for flare shielding. Up until this point, every time that we would get hit with a solar flare, all CPU stuff, including like the auto turrets and stuff, would completely shut down. Now there's actually an option. There's a counter to it. It's very expensive on your electricity, but it's something. It's something. Also, scavenging appears to be much faster now. Like, very early in the game, my scavenger managed to get that, and that, and that, and that, and this, like, just stripped all of that stuff of goodies very quickly, and I was shocked. So that takes far less time now, which is awesome. There's also a checkbox when you start a game to increase the average number of additional people you will come across by 2, which is fantastic. Because sometimes, like, there was one of my playthroughs, I went like 7 years and I never found an additional person, which was absolutely brutal, honestly. It was absolutely brutal. So that's a nice option as well. Even though we're playing on Insane right now and I like a challenge, I did check that because it's really rough without something like that. Okay, how many bug parts do we have? We have 73. We'll butcher some of these. Two years for me, I always have a random death, so I restart. I do reload if I have a random death, but sometimes, like, if you feel like it's unavoidable, I get that. Alright, we have 4 flamethrowers now. Did you choose the characters this time or random again? So I went full random, but we did it with like rolling dice. So because if you hit the checkbox for random people, you get random people, but they all start with sniper rifles to compensate for the randomness. We wanted a bigger challenge. So we rolled dice on Google. I did it in front of everybody and then used that to determine the people. And I got 3 people with no useful perks and a pacifist that refused to fight. And I did a bad job of stockpiling bandages, and the first major attack was like 50 overgrown scarabs. and we got so many wounds. I didn't even have weapons yet. We had 3 people with pocket knives and a pacifist. So by the time they killed the last bug, they each had like 82 injuries, and I could not like stop the bleeding